What a long day that was. I've been editing since about 8 o'clock this morning. I've just had Tracy smiling her head off and giggling, saying, do you want to come and see me little sprout? So I think Tracy's little green finger adventure's starting. So look at my bloody face, she's chuffed. What's going on?
Look, can you see them? 1, 2, there's a few there.
Well, we'll put it this way, I kind of wish this was a bloody 4K camera, I might be able to see better.
Oh, don't be like that. They've started.
No, I literally thought you meant like a full leaf.
No, it's like a little sprout. You can tell that it's starting to sprout up, look.
Aye. But don't like, calm yourself down, don't like leave them like where the carrots are about the size of a bloody nib, because they
have to go a lot bigger than that, but then I'll transfer them.
Look at him there, he's like proper like, huh? What's going on?
He's having a sniff as well.
God, my grass needs cutting again.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I haven't done it, you know, is because of my hay fever. I'm bad today. Does anybody else out there get like really bad hay fever? I thought I'd grown out of it, but I seem to be getting it. Like when it's overcast like this, it's like really hot and muggy and humid tonight. And obviously, like I couldn't wait, like just for the air to cool down, which it has now. But when it's like this and it's overcast, it's been really hot today, and when it's overcast, my hay fever is like really, really bad. So my eyes are like proper itchy. What you like, darling? What's yours like?
It's been a bit bad today, my hay fever, but
your eyes stinging. I've been sneezing.
I hadn't taken my tablet today, so that's probably why it's been worse for me today.
So as you can see by obviously the weather outside, it looks dull and dark, but obviously it's like 8:45 at night, but it is literally just really, really humid, isn't it?
I'm seeing a spider.
Where?
Can you see it?
Well, I'm not getting. Oh bloody hell!
I'm not getting it. They'll fall down on us if I try to.
There's a spider, son. You can't get it.
Where?
It's up there, son. It's up there. It's a big spider.
Isn't Daddy silly?
See, and this is what my dog does, right? He copies like everything I do. So if I look out the window, he looks out the window. If I jump up here, he has no clue what I'm like actually looking at. But I can't get that with a shoe, like.
You can. Just go bang.
What if it falls?
Well, if it falls down, it'll fall down there, not on you. Have a go. Have a go. Go on. We're killing. See, there it fell there.
Oh,
yeah, look. It's still twitching a bit, like.
We're not supposed to film this for YouTube. Some people might think this is
cruel. I know.
The video might get banned.
For being
seriously,
cruel.
It's like animal cruelty or insect cruelty.
Yeah, people say that spiders are a friend of the house because they get rid of flies and stuff like that. But Adam doesn't care about that because he's terrified of them.
No, they are all of those things as well, right? But they also scare the motherfucking shit out of me. And the thing is, right?
It's not there anymore.
I'm sorry that you have to say that, right? So I do apologise. Like we don't condone, but we do condone spider killing because I hate them. But yes, that's the only thing you'll ever see me or Tracy kill, right? Well, maybe wasps as well, right? But I cannot stand insects, creepy crawlies, centipedes, bloody daddy longleggers. They scare the shit out of you. When they fly in your bedroom, when you've got the window open and you shut the lights, it's like lights out, right? You're just getting comfortable and you can hear the bloody wings in the dark. That's really scary. Oh no, honestly, once when I used to live at my mum and dad's, right, one go in.
You didn't sleep all night, did you?
No, but it was flying down the back of my wardrobe.
Right.
And every time I switched the light on, it like flew back out. And then honestly, and every time I put the light on, and because you can hear it, and if you can hear it well, that means it's close by. So we're not a fan of insects in this house. We would never hurt like a mammal. But insects, it's a free for all. They all have to die. They're not welcome in my house, right? So there you go.
It's quite funny because the downstairs bathroom, we've got like a piece of wood that hides like all the piping and stuff, and there's a gap down at the bottom, so spiders tend to live behind it and creep out.
Scary. They creep out when you like least expect it.
About to have the wee or something.
Like I've literally like pissed on my own feet when I've seen one, and like maybe, and like you don't even think of like to stop urinating, you just run. So you bring it all the way down the hallway.
No, you don't.
It's just the fear of spiders.
He's over exaggerating there.
And the thing is, my fear magnifies the size of them.
Hello from all the family.
Aye, I'll tell you what, honestly, hello guys, welcome to another Monday vlog, and it is a hot and humid one, right? I'm pointing the camera at my face because I've just got my Batman boxer shorts on. That's how hot it is, right?
You don't want to see that.
Ace is kissing us because you said I've got a good buddy.
I know, but I don't think the viewers want to see.
It might help the subscribers go on.
I don't think so.
But yeah, he's kissing the lugs off us because he's jumping on us, right? Which is like, it really hurts when you've got nothing on.
Just
so
boxes.
bare claws on your legs, and he's scratching.
He's a heavy little lump as well.
Scratch now.
Oh, I'll kiss that better later.
But so yes, so to be honest with you, this vlog's actually turned out alright. I wasn't sure we'd film much this week because again, it's like remembering to film something, and when you're just sitting all the time, it's like, oh, no one's gonna watch this. So again, it's what you get up to during the week. But Tracy's had her mum and dad over.
Yeah.
I've been out with my dad, but we didn't take any footage.
No, Dad would just be drunk ramblings if he did that.
And probably bad language as well.
Yeah.
But it's really hot and humid, and it's to the point where honestly, even me going like this and pressing the shortcuts on my keyboard to cut footage out when I'm editing, even that's making me sweat.
Oh bloody hell, that's now.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Hey, me being at work, that's been hard in a uniform.
I'm like copy paste. I'm like that. It's only 2 keys.
Oh, crap.
So without further ado, have a look at what we're going to do this week, which is probably like our brow will probably be sweating all through the vlog. Actually, it's a good job this isn't in 4K. So have a look.
There's our wee one. Beautiful day outside. He's been sunbathing, haven't you, son? You've been sunbathing? Yeah. It's a nice day outside. Unfortunately, I've had to take like double the amount of hay fever tablets because it's just like, oh yeah, nasty. And then I've just came in from my driving lesson. I got him to like do it like half an hour less today because I wasn't feeling too grand, to be honest with you. Last night I had this mega headache. It was unbelievable. And I haven't had one, like, well, I don't tend to get headaches, so it was like quite a surprise. And just today my head's felt like it's full of cotton wool type feeling. It's like pressure a bit. So I hope I'm not coming down with anything. I shouldn't be, hopefully, fingers crossed. Even though Adam would say I catch a lot of stuff. My mum and dad's coming over tomorrow for Father's Day. So I've managed to get... Oh, I did have my card up, ready for it, but must have shoved it in the drawer. And I've also got them, because technically I need to wrap them up. I bought him a new phone case, because the one that he's got at the moment, I've noticed, it's right raggy and nasty and not very nice. One-handed. Ooh. Yeah, I've bought him this, so it's like a nice red and blue one. And he usually has like his cards and money in there, so still gives him the option to do that, so it's exactly the same. I sneakily asked him what phone he had, so I don't think that was a while ago I asked that, so I was pre-planning, wasn't that good? And I've got greatest dad in all the land keyring. I really fancied cancelling my driving lesson today because I couldn't be bothered, to be honest with you. But when I went in, I said to him straight away, oh, can we just do an hour instead? And he said, oh, I'll message my next lesson to see if he can do it any sooner. So I was like, champion, great, thank you. So he took it easy on us this time, because obviously usually we do manoeuvres and things like that, but he didn't today. We've gone around like Chesley Street area, so he's avoided like the big places. But he's due to have a review or something like that, so he has to make some lesson plans. So as I was going round, he ended up writing down the things that I was doing wrong. So a couple of times I had undue hesitation at the roundabouts. So obviously I have to get better at pulling out in the gaps that I have, and I stalled the car once. I stalled it. I did, honest. And yeah, I stalled it. It was bad. And he said obviously gear change, trying to get us to smooth that out a bit. He said it's not too bad, but I need to smooth it out a bit. What else did he say? What was the other things? And I think one of the other things was, I can't remember what he said now, to be honest with you. My mind's just like, yeah, I'm not with it today, to say the least. So yeah, planning Father's Day. Obviously they're the presents that I've got and I've just showed you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get vexed. But I asked my dad what he wanted us to do for Father's Day, and we couldn't think of anything that we wanted to do really. And with going out for like meals and that, it's quite expensive really if you think about it, going out for meals. So he said to us, why don't I come over for a meal? You can cook us a meal. So that's what he's going to do, and I'm going to make a Sunday's dinner. So I've got a pork joint, and I was asking people at work the best way of like cooking pork, because I like doing things in the slow cooker because the meat just comes out so tender and just tasty. But somebody said to us, pork loses its flavour when you do it that way, so you're better off roasting it in obviously the oven. So somebody mentioned to us though, if you core an apple and you put an apple in with the pork, then it's meant to keep your pork nice and juicy, and it's meant to give a little bit of flavour, and then you can use the apple to make apple sauce afterwards. And I was like, ooh, champion. So we've got 2 apples there, so I'm going to end up using them up, put it in with the pork, make some my lovely Yorkshire puddings. I've got broccoli, cauliflower and cabbage. So I'm trying to debate whether or not I should go and get some potatoes and maybe do some like mashed tatey if I wanted. I think it would be better if I did have a bit of mash there or something like roast taties or something. So I think I might end up going out to the shop and buying some taties.
Right, it's all change here in the I-couple household, because I asked Tracy a couple of days ago, right, did she want to learn to edit, right? And I tried to explain to her that everybody who starts YouTube don't always have the editing experience that I've got. Some people have never edited a video and they learn as they go along, and that's why the production value of their content looks better, because obviously in a year's time they're going to be better than when they first started off. So I just had a few moments when I wasn't working, and I said, Tracy, do you want us to give you a basic lesson? Now the reason why a lot of people use Final Cut Pro is because it's a lot easier on the eyes. But it's a matter of use. There's no right or wrong or which bit of software is better. But I've always been an Adobe Premiere man, and even I was a bit like, oh, how many buttons when I first saw it. But I wish I had someone like me just to give us the basics, and that's what I've been doing with Tracy today. So all I've shown how to do is import clips, name a project, edit on the timeline, because in vlogging, like vlogging is a different style of editing to doing like a feature or a product review, because the product reviews need to look more polished. But the vlogs, all you're doing is taking out the best bits of what you filmed. And that's all she's been learning today. So she hasn't been editing, but she's been like assembling footage that she wants to keep in her edit. And then later on in another lesson I'll show her how to add music and titles.
It's been easy on us, because my...
well no, it's not that, it's overload anyway. Even if you didn't have a headache, it's a lot to take in. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I mean, I'm not a trained teacher, so when you know everything about something, and I'm not saying I know everything about Adobe Premiere, but you know, I'm pretty efficient at it, that it's easy to go off on one just because you think it's so easy that you think they're going to understand it.
I did though, didn't I?
Oh,
I picked it up and that, and
yeah.
It seems quite easy, the stuff that he has shown us today, so it's not too bad.
Because I'm aware that this channel is sort of, it's not going to grow unless I spend more time on it, and I can't, because I've obviously got main work that pays the bills and stuff. So I'm trying to get Tracy at least for now a decent level that she could edit a vlog.
Even if I was just to help cut out all the crap that's in the stuff that we film, so that it's all prepared, ready for him, so it'll be a lot quicker for him to actually edit it. So even if I just do that for him. I
would like you to get eventually efficient where you could edit videos, so we could do a video a week, like a tech review, because I can find time to film it. That's the quickest part.
It's actually
getting it together. And all I'm going to be doing is start talking at the camera, and then I'm going to have another load of footage of the review, and you've just got to match up the shots.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's a bit more advanced than vlog editing, but it's technically
still easy.
Yeah, I would say. It takes a long time, mind. I mean, I can spend 3 hours editing a tech review thing because you think I'm droning on now, I need to take this out, this isn't important.
Yeah, but then you like to fat.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah, but...
So I might be able to do it maybe a bit quicker than you.
Yeah, or, see, the thing is, I'm faffing because I'm watching it and editing it. Well, if I give it to someone else and you left in something that I might not have, I won't know if I would have left it in because I haven't sat and edited it to know about what you've took out. Like, I'm not going to sit and talk about a laptop review for half an hour and you're going to make it a 10-minute review using the beats of the product, of what I say, and I'm not going to go, where's the bit that I talk about the battery life or something like that. I'm not going to remember what I've said. So giving it to a new pair of eyes and then you saying, right, this is the final thing, I've got to take it as I watch it.
Yeah.
So it might be easier that way. But my point is, I want this to run alongside my business, and I hope that the YouTube channel becomes my business. But there's only so many hours in the day, so if YouTube became a viable job where I was doing that more than my main business, we would probably both be doing it anyway. I mean, that could be our business. YouTube could be how me and you both get paid.
Yeah.
But that means that we'd both be doing it full time.
Yeah.
And imagine what you could achieve with your channel. You know what I mean?
You'd be recording a lot more, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd be recording every day. You'd be doing more reviews, I could do more film reviews. You could have a thought on something that's affected you in the news and you might just want to do a video, and it could only be a 3-minute real-time video with no editing. Just you sat there with a nice tripod shot, lovely just shot, and just talk about something, because a lot of people I've noticed do vlogs, they do tech reviews or whatever type of channel you've got, and then some people literally just do a 3-minute video on something that's just popped in your head. If I don't talk about this now, I'll forget, or if I don't talk about this now, I'll forget to put it in the vlog, so I'm just going to do this on its own. And then you just title the video, the problems of, I don't know, trying for a family or whatever, and then you would talk about it.
Yeah.
And then just upload it straight away that day. Nobody would expect a video to go up that day. Nobody ever, everyone like, I thought we do one once a Monday, what's this? And it just feeds, it's feeding your channel is what you've got to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And the more content, the better. And that's why iCouple is everything under one roof. We're not going to try and do more than one channel. You have a vlog channel, a tech review channel, and a movie channel, because we've just got ours in sections. So if you're a movie review person, even though I've only got one review on there, you would just watch that section. If you were a vlog person and you didn't give a shit about movies, you would just watch the vlog section. So we don't expect our subscribers to like everything about the channel, but we think variety is better than having a separate channel.
And you do some more baking ones as well, don't you?
Exactly, see, so and you've got your own baking section.
Yeah.
So again, you know, like me as a bloke, I probably wouldn't want to watch that.
No.
Or maybe I wouldn't be sexist again. There's a lot of guys out there that probably does like.
I see a lot of guys doing bakery programs and stuff. So.
Yeah, so yes, so that's our thoughts. Steven Spielberg in the making. So
yeah.
are you not interested to say, like, say by Christmas where you're going to be with it though?
Probably. We'll obviously be able to track out my progress, should I say.
Well, you know what we're going to have to do? The first ever vlog that goes live edited by you, we're going to have to make a big thing of that.
Vlog edited by Tracy.
Yeah.
By Tracy.
Yeah, exactly. So, we've had a lesson.
Yeah. And guess who's down by our feet?
Yes, Ace is under the table, because obviously it's best to do this at a table.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way we could do it on the couch.
No.
Because
need the mouse.
Well, you can use the mouse on the couch, but I wouldn't advise anyone video edit on the couch. But you'd have a little boy jumping on your knee every 5 minutes, licking you, trying to get attention.
Yeah.
So it's best that we do it in here, and because we're in here, he's in here.
Yeah,
so,
that would be blessed.
You know,
he just wants to be close to us though, doesn't he?
Well, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
He always has been. So me and Tracy are going to get changed and we're going to go up the shops, aren't we?
We are. Oh, you perked up there because you knew what we said.
See, he's clever. He just likes to lick the lids off the yogurts. Watch this, it'll go all over his face. His tongue can reach his nose though. That's funny. There's a bit at the top. Good lad. There's a bit. That is funny though, isn't it? Got I'm all sniffly off my hair, baby, you know.
Where have we been then?
We've been up the shops and we're getting some fruit so we can use this yoghurt to put some porridge oats in, which is really filling. I sometimes have for a 10 o'clock snack when I come away from the computer just to rest my eyes and that. We're getting 2 bottles of wine. That's also healthy. I'm having a pint now. We've had our meal out at the Boosters Fair. I had a curry with like fried chicken on the top. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was a proper curry. It was still nice though. So I had a pint of Telly's and now I'm having a pint of John Smith's.
Ooh, very
It's
nice.
very similar in taste really, let's be fair. And what have you had, darling?
I got scampi, which was rather nice. And we were going to get a dessert, but we bought some ice cream instead. So we've got a pistachio one and a caramel one for him.
And we're waiting of it to obviously
Get cold again.
Get cold again because we haven't even had a look at what state they're in. We weren't out that long, but you know, still a dent on the front of that lens, you know. But you know,
I don't know what that was off.
for
I need
260
to
quid you kind of
change
gone
my
wrong.
sunglasses back to my normal glasses.
Yeah.
I've just done the desserts as he says because we've got this big platter with kiwi, melon, pineapple, apple, and was there anything else? Strawberries.
Strawberries.
With like a big platter, so I've put a bit of everything into it. I put some of the yogurt, which is here, which is lovely. It's a natural yogurt with a little bit of honey in it. Put some oats on top and then a bit more yogurt on top, so it soaks into the oats, so it's nice and soft.
And we've both like proper like stocked up on antihistamines, haven't we?
Yes.
So obviously I'm trying them again because they never usually work for me. But I'm sick of like having like flu-like symptoms, so I'm just gonna try anything. And didn't get a nose spray thing. So I'm hoping that antihistamines work. Because if they don't, I'm gonna be sneezing like I don't know what.
Oh, ring without the paddle.
There's always something we forget, isn't there? Always. We write a list and we don't.
Yeah, but I never wrote down the list because you never told us it. I put hay fever down and we were there at the hay fever counter, so you could have easily gone along and done one. Wow.
Having a lovely Father's Day, drinking Adam's beer. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, give him one of your beers, Dan. Hope you don't mind. But you'll like him for it and you'll appreciate it because look, he's managed to cut the grass for you so you didn't have to. See? And we've even managed to get the sprinklers on for the little doggies because obviously they're rather hot. They're all sitting in the shade, aren't they?
And they've never gone on.
No, they haven't got anywhere near the sprinkler like, but it's on there just in case they do. Try and cool them down. And me and Mam, we went over to Asda and I've got 3 bags of compost for my feed for all my stuff. And then we've also bought a few bits and bobs for clothes wise that we've seen, so it was a good spend.
And I had a lovely dinner.
And what did I get you?
A key ring and a phone cover.
There we go.
Phone cover.
Woohoo! And Mam is wetting her feet over there, and I think she's rather enjoying it. With that smile says everything, doesn't it? Oh. Right, so the parentals have gone home. I am absolutely sweltering, so I've came out from the, well, I've been sat in the shade really. I've got suntan lotion on so I don't burn, but I'm still roasting and I'm drinking plenty of water to try and keep myself rehydrated. The dog is chewed, bless him, have a look at him. He's lay there out the sun because he is roasting, bless him. I was thinking about going and, excuse me, my voice. I was thinking about going and getting like a wet cold cloth to put in between his legs and underneath his arms and that, to cool him down, because I know that's meant to like help. So I think I might actually do that for him, because it is getting a bit too hot and he's been outside with us. Even though I put the water feature on, as you see previously, but yeah, he didn't want to go out in it. I don't think he really likes getting wet, bless him. Is that your dad off?
Right, is I. Had a good day. Actually, we haven't argued one bit, right?
Right.
But we never do. We've actually established when we argue it's because of my mum. Because every time we argue, she steps in and tries to offend me, thinking I need like...
Defend you, yeah.
Offend, I said defend, did I?
You said offend,
Right, whatever.
defend.
Anyway, she thinks she has to stick up for us, shall we say.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. And that's when we argue. Like, we've been arguing today about like different computer things, but we haven't been killing each other. And it's just nice. Like, it has been a good day. But I've spent
good.
every penny that I own on my dad, and it's the end of the month. And you know, business, my video editing business has to be booming, and it's not. So that's why I thought, do you want to come back to the house for another pint? He was like, aye. I thought, it's like £1.50 saved there. Like, no, we actually went to the club first, and obviously it's cheap as chips, and then my dad didn't even want to leave there, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then we decided that, well, we were going to go up to Tap and Spire, but it wasn't open, so I don't know what time that opens on a Sunday.
Alright.
So we walked to the Bruce's Fair, went there.
Did your dad manage alright?
Aye, actually he did, aye. Didn't have to go in the bushes on the way there.
Good, good.
But it was like vinegar. We got Tetley's and my dad didn't like it. And I was like, oh, I like it Tetley's, it's alright. And he's like, oh, I didn't like it. So he says, well, get something else. So I went to the toilet, so I got a black sheep. And I'll tell you what, it tastes like someone had just gone like that with vinegar. It was horrible, right? And I was like that, so I drank about like that much out of a pint, and I says, oh, well, let's go. So we both left that, and we went to the Newton Grange, and we just stopped there, and then David picked us up. And then we just said, oh, wouldn't fancy coming back for a drink and that, and he was like, alright, go on then. So that was it, but he's not drinking at all, so...
No, yeah, no.
He didn't even want to drink like anything. So some people like one pint because you're allowed, because of the law, and some people don't, so...
Yeah.
So I reckon we've had... 11 pints, I think.
You gotta be kidding us.
But steady away though, that's why I'm not like... It's like obviously between like, what time was it? 12 o'clock and now. And it's not like we haven't been drinking too many an hour and that, so it's been alright.
Yeah. And you're still drinking?
You know, we're going to drink now, tea.
Yes.
Right, so I'll just carry on. I'm
Or
alright.
coffee.
I'm alright, I cut that, you know. Look at that. How did your dad do that, seriously?
Seriously? He used the strimmer?
Yeah, well, I did, but like, I've got like tufts sticking up.
Yeah, but he must have the knack.
But I've thanked him for it, but I need to ask him like, what's the crack like? How do you do it? Is it like a swearing of it? You know what I mean? I honestly have no idea how he's done that. Because honestly, Ian, if you're watching this, that is perfect, mate. Well done. How do you do it? That's what I want to know. How do you do it? Because like, I'm hit and miss around the edge. I'm like that. I'm like, it's shorter than it was. I mean, look, he's even hit the post there. Look at the put. Come here, follow me. When I'll do this, right? I usually get that. Not as good as that, but alright. But here, you've usually got it laced up to there. And I usually bend it back and go. But it's, I mean, that's. He's a magician of lawn mowing. I don't know how he's done that. He's going to have to show us how to do it. How did he do it, darling? You witnessed it, so how did he do it?
He just used it. I don't know how I can tell you. Oh, I did.
That makes me sound even more shit. Are you just not sweating, just looking at us in that video footage?
No.
Do you know
Come
what I mean?
on.
It's starting to cool down. There's a wind getting up a bit.
Yeah, that's because the clouds are coming over. It's meant to thunderstorm later.
Please.
If it does, I think that would be cool to get it on the vlog. Try and get thunder strikes in if you can see it.
For next week's vlog.
For next week's vlog. That's only if it happens. It might not happen.
I need it to be cool because last night was horrendous, wasn't it? Sleeping.
It was hot.
It was really bad.
He was even thinking about getting out of bed and going in the single bed, and I wouldn't have liked that.
Oh, and I've just realised for the first time in 62 episodes, you're in it more than me, right?
Oh!
And I only mentioned video editing or technical shit once when I was talking to the
Wow.
camera about me training you to video edit.
Is that the only part?
I think so.
Wow.
So-
Now that's got to be like a
World record for the
world
vlog.
record, yeah.
But don't worry, I'll talk about it extra
No, don't.
next week just to make up for it.
Say
you know what I mean?
no down below. Say no.
There's actually quite a few people who do comment and say that they enjoy our vlogs, but sometimes they don't know what I'm talking about. so they obviously...
Oh, join the club.
They obviously-
Honestly, join the club.
They obviously...
He talks a load of crap.
They obviously the vlog fans, and not the technology fans. So obviously they
fans.
won't watch the tech reviews at all.
No.
Hi.
It's
I'm gonna have to get
whoosh
something
for me
technical
as
in
well.
though, right, as we leave,
Oh,
right?
God.
The Mac Pro video,
Uh-huh.
it's got the 10K now.
Has it?
Aye.
Oh,
there you
he's
go.
getting there. A bit of full of himself there,
Yeah,
because
it
he's
is.
got a very big blog
Well,
on that one.
I'm not that full of myself because I haven't done any
Followers.
more. And
not
that's
yet.
obviously getting hit. So yes, we hope you sleep tonight, and we hope you have a lovely week. Because I mean the weather's nice, so obviously that's a good thing. But let's hope everybody, you guys, me and Tracy, Ace, we all sleep, right, and we'll get some peace and some coolness, like a nice cool part of the bed, or whatever you call it. Turn the pillows over and that. Whatever you do, right? So until next week, thank you for watching. I'm gonna have another shower here, and see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.
See you later. Don't forget to subscribe.